There are expensive houses, and then there is this. A private residence valued at $12,117,000,000, a number so extreme it defies logic, economics, and even imagination. This is not a mansion. Not an estate. Not even a palace. It's a self-contained world designed for one individual or family operating at the highest level of global power. While most luxury homes are built to impress guests, this one is built to replace cities. It doesn't rely on public infrastructure. It doesn't blend into its surroundings. It dominates them. From the air, it looks unreal, like a futuristic fortress carved out of ambition and unlimited capital. This house wasn't designed by a single architect. It required teams of engineers, military-grade security consultants, aerospace designers, and sovereign-level planners. Every decision was made with one question in mind: what happens when money is no longer a limitation? The result is a structure that challenges how we define home. It contains zones instead of rooms, systems instead of walls, entire floors dedicated to privacy, defense, and autonomy. And yet, despite its size and cost, almost nothing about this house is publicly documented. No listings. No floor plans. No official tours. That secrecy is intentional. Because at this level of wealth, the most valuable luxury isn't gold or marble, it's invisibility. The architecture of this $12.1 billion house ignores traditional design rules. It doesn't follow residential logic, it follows strategic logic. The structure is divided into vertical and horizontal zones, each functioning like an independent facility. Some levels are dedicated entirely to living, sky gardens, panoramic lounges, and private suites suspended above the city. Other levels are purely functional: energy systems, data centers, water purification, and climate control facilities capable of sustaining life indefinitely. Materials alone push the cost into the billions. Rare stone imported from multiple continents. Custom-developed glass that adjusts opacity in real time. Structural steel reinforced to standards normally reserved for government buildings. But what truly defies logic is how the house adapts. Entire sections can be reconfigured. Floors rotate. Walls shift. Lighting, temperature, and acoustics adjust automatically depending on who is present. This isn't a static home, it's a living machine. The house is designed to feel empty even when occupied. Hallways are long and silent. Rooms are intentionally oversized to minimize psychological pressure. Everything is engineered for control, calm, and dominance. This isn't architecture meant to welcome. It's architecture meant to protect power. Security is where this house truly separates itself from reality. Forget guards at gates, this residence operates with nation-state level protection. Multiple perimeter layers surround the property, both visible and invisible. Advanced surveillance systems track movement, heat signatures, and digital signals in real time. Entry points are biometrically sealed and constantly re-verified. Some areas are accessible only through identity confirmation that changes every time, meaning even authorized individuals can't predict how they'll enter twice the same way. The house includes underground escape routes, armored safe zones, and sealed chambers designed to withstand extreme scenarios. There are rooms within rooms, corridors that don't appear on maps, and spaces that exist purely for contingency. Security personnel don't patrol openly. They monitor remotely, often from locations not even on site. The goal is not intimidation, it's unpredictability. Even staff operate on a need-to-know basis. No one understands the full layout. No one sees the entire house. At $12.1 billion, this isn't about fear. It's about control without exposure. Inside the $12.1 billion house, luxury stops being about beauty and becomes about control over reality itself. Every space is designed not to impress guests, but to eliminate discomfort, unpredictability, and dependency on the outside world. Bedrooms are not rooms, they are private sanctuaries with adaptive lighting that syncs to circadian rhythms, temperature systems calibrated to individual body chemistry, and materials chosen to reduce stress and fatigue. Sleep here isn't rest, it's engineered recovery. Bathrooms resemble advanced wellness laboratories. Mineral-infused pools, steam environments tuned to lung health, and water systems filtered beyond commercial medical standards. Even the air is customized, purified, and adjusted in real time. Entire levels are devoted to longevity. Private medical suites rival top global clinics. Cryotherapy chambers, oxygen therapy rooms, and AI-assisted diagnostics operate continuously. This house doesn't react to illness, it works to prevent aging. There are gardens that simulate different climates, allowing the owner to walk from spring to autumn within minutes. Artificial skies replicate daylight cycles. Silence dominates everything, engineered through sound-absorbing architecture that erases echoes and outside noise completely. This level of luxury isn't indulgence. It's optimization. When wealth reaches this scale, comfort becomes strategy, and the house itself becomes an extension of the owner's mind. A house worth over $12 billion is not built for celebrities, athletes, or public billionaires. It's built for people whose names rarely appear in headlines, individuals who influence nations, markets, and long-term global outcomes. This kind of residence belongs to dynastic wealth. Sovereign-level power. Families and individuals whose decisions ripple across industries and generations. For them, privacy isn't a luxury, it's survival. The house is designed to replace external systems entirely. Business meetings occur inside. Strategic negotiations never leave the property. Sensitive conversations happen in spaces engineered to block surveillance and digital intrusion. There's no need to travel. No exposure to public spaces. Everything, from advisors to medical teams, rotates in and out under strict protocols. Even staff members are compartmentalized. No one sees the full operation. Owning this house means never being vulnerable to disruptions. Political shifts, social unrest, market instability, none of it matters inside these walls. The house functions as a permanent safe zone, capable of operating independently for extended periods. This isn't about ego. It's about continuity. This house exists to protect power, preserve legacy, and ensure that influence remains uninterrupted regardless of what happens outside. The existence of a $12.117 billion house challenges how we understand wealth, space, and power. At this level, money stops being a resource and becomes a tool for shaping reality. This house is not meant to be admired. It's not listed, toured, or photographed. It exists quietly, operating like a private sovereign entity hidden in plain sight. Inside, time slows. Noise disappears. The outside world feels distant, irrelevant. Decisions made here don't stay here, they move markets, alter industries, and influence global direction. What makes this house unsettling isn't its size or cost. It's the fact that it works. Perfectly. Silently. Without needing validation. Most people imagine luxury as visibility, gold, glass, attention. But this house proves the opposite. At the highest level, luxury becomes invisibility, control, and permanence. This isn't just the most expensive house ever built. It's a reminder that there are layers of wealth and power most people never see and never will. Classical building: when logic ends, power begins. And this house lives beyond logic.